And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Play action now. Prescott forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And
this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. 1st down, Prescott. Buying time to his left. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Steps away to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Prescott now. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Prescott on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 46. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield caught left side. It's Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going deep for Diggs. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Boswell set to kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They run it again with Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it. That one is caught by Hunt. And yard line before being corralled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. But here comes Diggs. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Incomplete.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On second down, Prescott again. Going deep for Dick. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Stephon Diggs, 79 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead 7 points. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jackson being chased out left. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brings up second and
on 2nd and 12. Taylor wide open. It's Allen complete. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 44 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cole Kmet taking it in. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We begin this challenge in the 2nd quarter with less than 5 minutes remaining. You lead by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here on 1st down. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Marshawn Lattimore on the
So not quite a 1st down as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Seattle Seahawks.
Jones. The strong running. Still on his feet. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
11 yards there, just like last play.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
The 17-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And he's brought down. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Chris Boswell.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Jones.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Kamara now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. And that'll do it for the... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Saints, nothing.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Kamara now to return. Now a hit and a loose football.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the...
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recovering.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's Jones. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up.
Can y'all hear me?